Hello. Okay, I want to talk about twin flame synastry. This is twin flame message. Um, there's there's a lot of you can go on to astrocharts.com. I wrote it in one of my last videos about your natal chart, your birth chart. So you and your twin flame, if you have one, not everybody has one, but if you do, I do. It's like you try to run away from it. But there's something that is instilled inside of both of you that calls you to each other. Is basically how I look at it. You're like little magnets. You're drawn to each other, and no matter what you do, it's like spirit will call you back to that. Like, for instance, I live in the Palm Springs area, and every year when Coachella comes, I get this. He's thinking about me because he used to live here with me. We were together for 9 years. And then we split up because his karmic put a spell on him to make him want to leave me, and then did other stuff to me. But just give it back to them. Give them that energy back. Let it find it where it was sent to. Anyway, the synastry part, and then they will go through it. The synastry part is different, but why do they choose a karmic in the first place? It feels easy to them. They're not challenged. They are not challenged to change. They can stay in their little rut. We were in a rut for a long time. Like, we were so codependent, both of us. And it was a lot because we never wanted to be apart. We were together every single day, night and day, all day. We lived together, everything. So we were never apart physically. We were always together. And it sucks, but it's true. So that whole part of him choosing the karmic, of them choosing the karmic, the divine masculine, it feels easy. They're not challenged. When you're with your twin flame, you're triggered as fuck because you're being like pushed to ascend. You're being pushed to change. You're being pushed to alleviate, to heal those things that are wrong with you, to change those things so that you can make better choices, so that you elevate to your highest timeline, and then when you're there, you want to be with your other half because you see them for who they are, and you're elevated. Your consciousness is elevated, so you're aware. But right now, with the karmic, he doesn't realize it. I heard that song from that TV show Happy Days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days, dun, 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 happy day. Like they're happy to a certain degree, but at the other side, it's high highs, low lows. It's like a drug. You feel addicted to them. It's an addictive situation because it's a karmic. It mirrors your shadow. So you have all these. If you have addiction issues, if you have low self-worth, like that karmic has low self-worth, just like him. And low self-esteem. That's why they are codependent, because usually it would be like, oh, what's wrong with you? Like that person one of them doesn't bathe, one of them is overweight, one of them overeats and overindulges and does drugs and drinks and all kinds of stuff. The other one enables it because they feel low self-worth as well. That's confirmation. And it's codependence. So they're codependent on each other. But okay, let's talk about. And they will stay in that rut until somebody else is like, one of them is like, I'm done with this. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. It's not going anywhere. It always reverts back to stage one. They'll fight. They'll be okay for a little bit. Then they'll go back to stage one. It never progresses. It stays in that rut. It's a cycle. It's a karmic cycle. Anyway, me and my twin flame have both water moons. I am a Cancer moon. He's a Pisces moon. I'm a Gemini rising and a Sagittarius descending, and he's the opposite. He is a Sagittarius rising and a Gemini descendant. So it says, I am nurturing, protective, and needs security, and he is sensitive, dreamy, and dissolves boundaries. We feel each other without words. I'm not an astrology person, so I just entered our birth chart information into ChatGPT. We feel each other without words. There's deep empathetic merge, which can feel like twin flame telepathy. There's also emotional overwhelm and codependency risk. Okay, let's see. I want emotional depth and reassurance. He wants peace, harmony, sometimes avoids heavy emotion. And that creates the push-pull between emotional intensity, me, and emotional avoidance, him. I am naturally attracted to a Sagittarius type energy. And he embodies my ideal partner archetype. My descendant is what I seek in a partner. So I don't know if I said that. I'm not an astrology person, so I will put the information into ChatGPT. I think I did say that. If his ascendant matches that, it's an instant recognition and a magnetic pull. This is one of the biggest twin flame indicators in synastry. Leading with emotion, thinking your way through it. He leads with thought, feeling deeply underneath. I lead with emotion and think my way through it. He leads with thought, feeling deeply underneath. This creates you are me, but reverse energy. The classic mirror soul dynamic. Confirmation. Okay, so in the 7th house, wait, hold on. There's a strong attachment through the Gemini-Sagittarius axis. This absolutely can feel like twin flame connection. Emotional, deep, and psychologically intuitive, karmic, and growth-oriented. To evolve you emotionally and mentally, not just unite. I approach life through curiosity, communication, thinking, Gemini, and I'm drawn to bold, truth-seeking, expansive, like Sagittarius. And he wants to be Sagittarius. He's striving to be that, and I'm like, that's my ideal partner. I'm exactly what he looks for in a partner, and he's exactly what I look for in a partner. It creates instant recognition, magnetic attraction. I've known you before feeling. The strongest indicators in astrology, period. Period. It feels like an emotional safety at first, deep empathy, psychic level connection. You can feel each other's moods instantly. Okay, I'm being reminded, I would be in the kitchen talking to my grandma about something, and he would say, "Did you call me?" Because I was talking about him to my grandma. And I'd be like, "No." But he knew. He knew, because it just said, psychic level connection. He always knew. I don't know what that was. It's true. What else? The water moon harmony, emotional merging, intuitive bond. We share a very rare connection. Very rare. Twin flames. It forces, the sun connection, because we have different suns, keeping the connection from being easy, and it forces growth, trigger wounds. We trigger the fuck out of each other. And we mirror each other's blind spots, because we are supposed to what we're supposed to heal. I feel first, think second. He thinks first, feels underneath. I might have to do a part 2. Because it's already 10. Part 2.